BAM Radio Network.
And welcome to BAM Radio's EdTech Minute, where the Concordia International School Shanghai EdTech team of Jamie Willett, Michael Bohl, and Chris Carter review EdTech resources for you.
So we have a full house today with me, Michael, Jamie, and Chris. We're going to do a review of a nifty, brand new product that is hitting the airwaves called PhotoMath. Chris, what is this all about?
So PhotoMath by Microblink, and that is photomath.net.
Yeah, no comment.
Right? Really interesting. It's the next generation of OCR technology in which you can take your cell phone, at least for now, it's the Windows-driven cell phone or an iPhone, and not yet Android that's coming, and aim it at a math question. The software recognizes the math problem and not only solves it, but with the click of a button will show you the steps necessary to solve it.
Which is probably the coolest part of the whole thing and the best justification to use it.
In my mind, it's the steps, right? Absolutely.
Because this could potentially scare the bejesus out of teachers.
Wait, you're getting into the problems.
Oh, right, sorry.
I can't do that.
We'll talk about concerns later, but that is probably the best part of it. Again, is that
amazing.
it shows the step-by-step.
So here's a use case for you.
All right.
So my daughter's in 6th grade. She gets home before I do. My wife does, and she tries doing her math. And sometimes she gets stuck. Sometimes the videos don't quite do it for her. Now she has the ability to try the problem, then solve it, and if it's different, to say, well, what did I miss, and go and look at the steps.
Right.
I love that.
I wonder if a use case, you could use it where you record it directly from the app itself and then were to play it for the students.
That's a good idea.
That's a wonderful idea. Sure, great.
I wonder if you can do that.
Clever one. Yeah. Or what if a student could look at it, learn how to solve it, and then have to demonstrate it to the kids?
Well, the demonstration becomes so very important at that point.
Yeah.
Then they internalize it and they get to see it from somebody else.
Absolutely.
All right, so what worries you guys about this app? I think initially a math teacher is going to be scared to death of it.
Right. Well, this is not hard to imagine a kid going home and saying, 2 pages of math work.
Right.
Click. Look at these. I'm so smart.
Especially since you can copy down. What used to be you couldn't copy down the how do you do it, but now you can.
But that's the big argument in math instruction now is why are we having kids do calculations when we have amazing tools to do those?
Because it trains the brain is the answer.
It doesn't. I know when I'm going through those steps, something's going on. I'm thinking about things and making connections I wouldn't otherwise make.
No, it's true. But yeah, I think that's the big downfall is now kids can click. And
you don't have to think anymore.
But what does this mean for the future of math education? You know, normally you assign odd or even problems. Let's say the odd ones have all the answers in the back of the book, but the even ones don't. I mean, that's it. It's done.
Right.
That is correct. So it means, I think it's going to push more for the flip teaching. Let's get into the tough, high-order thinking stuff in the classroom, right? And it's also going to stir the pot of the argument of, what's the role of teachers? In the end, all good education is relational, and that's going to become more and more obvious as time moves on.
So we certainly still need the teachers. It's just they may function in a different way.
Yep.
All right, so if you're interested in PhotoMath, it's photomath.net. It doesn't yet recognize handwritten problems, and it kind of goes up to about algebra, and that's about it. But they say more is coming to get into higher-level trigonometry.
There's your
calculus.
answer, Michael. All the teachers have to handwrite all the worksheets for all the
That's
students.
right. Figure it out, Johnny. But the handwriting will be taken care of soon. And also some feedback I've heard on the net is it has trouble recognizing a problem if the first digit is a negative number, like -4 times. It has a hard time recognizing that first minus sign.
Right. Okay, so check it out. And if you don't like it, make sure you do handwritten tests with very messy handwriting so that the handwriting recognition will never find it.
Yeah, it's going to become like those authorization codes, like authentication codes, where it's like the letters are so screwed up I can't even figure out what they're writing. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, we'll talk to everybody again soon.
This EdTech Minute Review is brought to you by Concordia.